Hey everyone, it's Limitless here from the RugDoc team. Today we're going to talk about BenQi. It is a non-custodial liquidity market protocol built on Avalanche. This protocol enables users to effortlessly lend, borrow, and earn interest with your digital assets. So this protocol is very similar to Compound on the Ethereum network, and if you've been on the Binance Smart Chain, very similar to how Fortress and Venus works as well. So here is their front page. You do get the set of assets here, which has their respective APYs if you do supply these. And the protocol also rewards you for borrowing those specific assets. Some are obviously quite generous, more than others. Okay, but still pretty good. So today we're going to run through how you can take advantage of supplying and borrowing and, try and get these sweet yields. If you watched my last video, you should know by now how to get assets onto your MetaMask on the Avalanche chain. So I'm just going to jump right into it. Once you land on the main page, you want to go to markets on the left hand side, and you want to supply whatever asset you want. In this case, I want to supply some AVAX. I'm typically cautious, so I only want to do 3.5. By cautious, I mean I'm not super worried about the project, but I just want to leave some AVAX in my wallet for gas and other things. So I just want to do 3.5, which is roughly worth $154. I'm also going to use that as collateral so I can borrow some assets. Okay, 3.5. Click deposit. Confirm. And you just wait. Cool. Now that's done. Across, and you can see here that I've now supplied 3.5 AVAX worth that much, and I've also indicated that it can be used as collateral. Okay, this can be withdrawn at any time by clicking this button and going through the process. Okay, now I want to take that a step further. If you go back into overview, it says that when I supply AVAX, I will get around about 9% in terms of a yield, which is fantastic. But I also want to take advantage of borrowing, okay? So at the moment, when it says it's 1.61, that's how much AVAX you get back in a year. But it doesn't count for the total APY, which is around this figure. So you will get some key tokens as well, which you can view on the left hand side if you click rewards. So you would get some of this and some of that. Okay, if you want to provide some liquidity through Pangolin, you can also do that by providing key AVAX liquidity pool tokens. You go here, press deposit, and then you generate some stuff as well. But I would typically use a yield optimizer for that, which I'll cover in other videos. For now, we're going to focus on lending and borrowing. So we've already supplied 3.5 AVAX, as I mentioned before. What we're going to do is we're also going to borrow some AVAX back using the money or the assets that I lent out. So this does have a borrow limit of 1.4 AVAX, and you can typically, as I literally just about to say, you can typically borrow around about 80%. If that exceeds 100%, then it will liquidate your position, which is not good. I tend to be, again, on the cautious side, so I'll only do about 50%. So this lets me borrow about $30 worth of AVAX based on my borrow limit. Okay. At the current borrow rate, this will reward me with this much as well, distribution APY and borrow APY as well. So it'll reward me with basically 6% of that over the course of a year, providing this is a static figure, a static yield rate. And also it will give me some key tokens for borrowing, for using the protocol. Okay, so I'm going to click borrow, go through the motion, click confirm. And then it will show you that you've borrowed this asset. Okay. Now you can view what you've supplied and what you've borrowed. Okay. At any given point, you can click repay to repay your debt to BenQi in AVAX. So that AVAX is now in my wallet. The AVAX that I'm borrowing on top of what I left before. And at any given point, you can repay. And here, you can then withdraw. To view your rewards, just click here on the left-hand side. Then you'll start generating some key tokens here and some AVAX tokens here as well. You can easily click these buttons to claim your reward at any given time. There's no harvest lock. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thanks for listening in. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more content. We are the official Avalanche partners, so there will be more Avalanche based content coming your way.